Hi guys, welcome back. In this tutorial we will continue where we stopped in our last tutorial, and we'll be looking at the internals of the terrace houses, and obviously then modeling the rest of the windows, doors and walls, copying them over to the other side. So if we go to the level, what I mean by copying them over to the other side is obviously to copy what we've done here and then put them in the other houses as well. So if we go back to level 0, this is where we left off the last time. We can, if I just put some of the doors in, so if I go to door, save project, I'll save the project. So if I go to door, night and door, that is fine. If I put that here and click that to bring it on to the outside as in the AutoCAD drawing, there is there's a small cupboard here. If I use the smaller door for that, obviously this has got to be tidied up. We will continue. I'll expect you all to tidy this up, but obviously we've got limitations in terms of time for these tutorials, so it's just the basic concepts that we'll be looking at, really. So if we look at it, so if we put that door there, we've got all our doors in. Just may decide to if I escape and move that door slightly back a bit to give it some room. Right. So that's fine. If we one quick way to copy what we've done to the other houses will be if I select the walls. So once you select the walls, it takes the doors with it. So if I select left click, select the door, I'll just hold down my control key and select the other walls. I think we put in this one and that one as well. There is a wall there, I suppose, that contains that door, and I think we've done, we've collected all the walls. So what we can then do is to say do copy. So we'll copy this wall. We selected the walls we want to copy to the other units, and click on copy. Go to a place we can recognize in all the units, which is around there. Make sure multiple is clicked, and then we'll just place it there, and then go to the next unit. And place it there. So we have got all the walls inside the different units. So if we click 3D, you can see the walls are in, and if I go back to level 0, I need to put the doors in again. This architecture door, if I put that in there, click on the arrow to reverse it, click on the other arrow to reverse it the other way. Do the external doorway, click on that, and that to reverse it. The same thing over here. Another way to do it is once you put the cursor on the wall, just press the space bar. Just keep pressing the space bar until it's at the right direction. That's another way to do the same. Like there, and then I'll just click on that. That brings it in. Okay, I'll quickly look at the 3D again. The doors are there on the outside. The internal doors are in. So if I go back to my level 0, at this stage I'd like to look at this stair. But before I do that, I'd like to go to the levels. This is 2.5 meters. They're small cottages of houses, so 2.5 meters. That is 5 meters. Right, so those are the levels done. If I go back to level 0, start from here, look at architecture, then we look at stairs, let's use that one. So if I pull that all the way, the stairs there, I can adjust it afterwards. I'll just accept for now, and then if I move the stair, or to select the stair, just click on any of the threads. If you click on the railing, you'll select the railing on its own, so you just need to click on the threads to select that. Once this cursor moves, you can move it free, or you can use the move command to move the stair. So if we say use that, move it from there to there. I'm not going to be cleaning up here because of the time constraints. The stairs, you can always look at the sizes by going to edit type. You see all the different parameters. For instance, if I wanted that as 950, I could just put that in there and just do apply, and that's okay, and it just brings it in there. So that needs some tidying up to get it in. Time constraints on these tutorials will continue. Is the concepts that we are trying to teach. So I can copy these stairs. So now that it's selected, all I need to do is click copy, then try to select from somewhere that I can recognize in the other units, like from this junction. So if I go to that point, and then move it to that point. Oh, it's brought it in at the wrong place. I can move that on its own. If I escape to come out of that command, I can place it in there and then adjust. Just leave it, move it just a touch in there. Right, I can copy this to the next one as well, just by clicking copy. So if I do copy, pick it up from there and place it here. Obviously it's gone. I'll put it in the wrong place again, which we can adjust if I do move and select that point there. And then move. Again, it's the concepts we're looking at. The stairs needs to be tidied up really to sort of to match where it is, and then obviously look at the dimensions to make sure it is within those walls and the railings are in. The concepts we're looking at, so we've got to keep these tutorials to a minimum time, so we will continue. We can at this stage decide to let's look at 3D to see how we're coming along. You can see the stair is there. We will have to build our upper floor later on. But if we come back here and just to another concept, which is really to look at how to bring in say the plumbing fixtures. So if we go to architecture and then components, load family. So if we go to plumbing, architectural, fixtures, water closets, then you can see all the different types that are there, and then select whichever one that you're happy with. Here I've selected this particular type. If I just put the cursor near the wall itself and use the space bar to adjust, that puts it in. And it's the same concept to put in the wash hand basins, the kitchen units, which is really casework, and then the furniture within the rooms. So if we move on, let's do the floor. So if we go to architecture, floor, so if we select that, if you notice that is clicked, which means pick walls. So So if we select that one, we selected the wrong one, but we'll tidy it up now. So I've picked some walls. Obviously some of it have gone the wrong way, so I've got to tidy that up. So what I do is I'll come back here, select that wall, and I'll just bring it back in here. And I need to fillet this. They must form a loop, an enclosed loop. So if I do fillet, click on that. Always click on the side you want to keep. Click on that and that. That gives me a square. Oh, sorry, a rectangle. And if I click to accept, and that is level 0 floor. First of all, I mean, you would have to look at the floor composition, and adjust or change, as we have discussed in previous tutorials, which is really to look at the architectural element itself and use edit type to modify it to what you are looking for. I'll quickly do the upper floor because this is selected. So what I'll do is to use this command here, which is copy to clipboard. As soon as you click that, the paste is highlighted. I'll just click the arrow under that paste command, and it gives me some choices. The one I want is align to selected levels, which is that. So we've already done level 0. What I want is level 1, which I click, and then I say OK, and it should have gone in. If we look at 3D, you see that has gone in. But we've got to make space for our staircase there. We've got to make a space for it. And the way to do that is to edit. So if we go back to, that's on level 1. So if we go to level 1 and we do edit boundary, right, let's use the line. So if we come from this point to that point, move it from this point as well to that point there, and then we come back that way. They must all form a closed loop, so I need to break this line. So if I break that line there, and then what I can then do is to fillet that and that. I'll fillet that and that. You need to click on the sides you want to keep. Always remember that, the sides you want to keep. Now that that is done, I'll just click OK. Would you like all the walls that go up to this floor to attach to its bottom? No, I'll say no. That is a party wall, so I'd like a continuous wall. Overlap. Would you like that to join the generator and cut it out? Yes, cut it out of the volume, certainly. And then have a look at 3D. You can see that comes up nicely to the upper floor, which we will be looking at. So what I can then do is, whilst this is selected, conscious of time again, if I go back to level 1, whilst I've got this selected, I can copy this, put it where I know I can put it up against the next one. So Like if I go to this corner here and my multiple is selected, so if I come back to this corner, that copies it to the next room, and if I continue to the next room there, so that if I go to my 3D, all the floors are in. And with that, we come to the end of this particular tutorial. The next tutorial we will continue from here, obviously, and then we'll look at the upper floor and continue to build or model this terraced house. So see you the next tutorial.